It's been over a decade since Schabir Shaik was convicted of corrupting Jacob Zuma, who'd helped Shaik secure a lucrative arms deal contract. Shaik's conviction led to Zuma losing his job as deputy president and being charged with corruption.
It would be best to release Honorable Jacob Zuma from his responsibilities as Deputy President of the Republic and member of the Cabinet.
Zuma fought almost every aspect of the case until it was struck from the role in September 2006. The prosecution was reinstated the following year, days after Zuma ousted then-President Thabo Mbeki as leader of the ANC. The so-called spy tapes recordings revealed that former NPA boss Bulelani Ngcuka and then Scorpions head Leonard McCarthy had delayed charging Zuma for political reasons. It seems they believed doing so would help Mbeki's cause. Acting NPA head Mokotedi Mshe said this interference left him with no choice but to drop the case.
It is neither possible nor desirable for the NPA to continue with the prosecution of Mr. Zuma.
But the North Gauteng High Court now says that decision was irrational and unlawful. Crucial to that finding, it seems, is that the actual evidence against Zuma was not tainted by interference and that the NPA maintained that the state, in fact, had a strong case. This is what those three judges had to say about Mshe.
His feelings of anger and betrayal caused him to act impulsively and irrationally. It is thus our view that the envisaged prosecution against Mr. Zuma was not tainted by the allegations against Mr. McCarthy. Mr. Zuma should face the charges as outlined in the indictment.
Zuma's lawyers say these findings are wrong. Like the NPA, they argue that Mshe, and not a court of law, was best placed to decide what should happen to the Zuma prosecution. The Supreme Court of Appeal has previously ruled that a prosecution couldn't be found to be wrongful simply because it was bought for an improper purpose, but that it also needed to be shown that there was little to no evidence to justify the case in the first place. Also, the National Prosecuting Authority has reinstated charges against former crime intelligence boss Richard Mdluli after the decision not to prosecute him was challenged in court. That means the NPA and the President will have to convince the court that there are special reasons that make this case different and justify judges even hearing it. Karen Morn, Johannesburg.